maybe OMG ground beef. I just hit skip. That wasn't the combination. I will not be making highly processed meat there, folks. You didn't see a thing. I was not trying to modify my beef at all. I'm actually instantly rewarded with this. This guy only wants to have organic food. He does not want any GMOs in his food. Sir, you are in luck. I have actually decided to go all organic all of the time. You will not find a single GMO recipe in my entire food truck. Oh, look, it's our raccoon friends. No, the raccoons are gonna set my truck on fire. How has it come to this? The raccoons have come up to my window and they have set my truck on fire. It appears I have savagely failed at my job. If the raccoons were not happy with my dishes, I've done something very wrong. Hello everybody and welcome back to another day at the Cardboard Cooperative. This is your host Magna, and today we will be returning to a la carte, an absolutely unhinged roguelike deck builder in which we are opening up a food truck to be able to feed some questionable customers some questionable recipes. Let's go ahead and question whether or not our food truck will be set ablaze today. We're going to open up with our burger shop again and start the run. Let's just go ahead and go for it and get to cooking. I had an absolute blast last time I was able to play this. I had some questionable customers come up and wonder why I was serving burgers on a... Let's go ahead and make sure this is seared. But they didn't want burgers and came up to a burger joint, which is absolutely baffling to me. Who does that to themselves? All right, what do we got here? We've got some almonds and wheat and cider. Clone one meat here into here, then move this to the trash. Okay, it is bread and meat. Almonds are a vegetable meat. Gain calories of one other food in the deck. Interesting. Or wheat, when this is trash, I get +3 calories to a food in the hand. Let's create this clone effect. Let's see whether or not I can go anywhere with cloning my burgers. Got a sightseer. Is that a cockatoo back there? He is peering very readily into my soul here. It makes me question my life's decisions, as it were. Let's go ahead and sear this beef off. Turn it into a burger. He's more than satisfied. Absolutely loves it. All right. Rocking and rolling here. Pretty easy these first few days. We are looking at E. Swap the trigger of one food in hand with the topmost of the deck. I mean, if everything's prepped, that doesn't really matter. Gouda moves one bread card from trash to the window. Might be useful for my burgers there. Non, create a clone of an ingredient in hand into hand. Ooh, let's do non. Let's go ahead and just go full clone deck here. Let's give the tags of maybe ground beef the tags of American cheese. We'll go ahead and make this a GMO OMG ground beef. I just hit skip. That wasn't the combination. I will not be making highly processed meat there, folks. Unfortunate for me, but probably better for my customer that I'm using all organic ground beef. You didn't see a thing. I was not trying to modify my beef at all. I'm actually instantly rewarded with this. This guy only wants to have organic food. He does not want any GMOs in his food. Sir, you are in luck. I have actually decided to go all organic all of the time. You will not find a single GMO recipe in my entire food truck. There you go, sir. Enjoy the all organic beef burger. I don't even know where I got the tomato and lettuce and cheese from when I just put a seared ground beef into the middle of a bun, but there we go. Tilapia to be able to draw to. Pita gains the stats of one other meat in the window, then move it to the trash. Interesting. Or coconut gives you one. What is opened? What does that mean? I don't think I've seen that trigger before. Oh, it's the ones at the start of the meal. Okay. Let's go with the tilapia. Free technique, dredge. Move any number of scrap from deck to hand. Do I really want that? I don't have any scraps, right? We will skip that and get cooking. All right, what do you want? No special request this time. You just want to be fed. All right, so non creates a clone of ingredient from hand to hand. Let's do the non. We'll clone the bun. Bun will give ground beef a bonus. We'll sear the ground beef, turn it into a burger, and then slap a bun on it and slap some cheese on there as well. This way, this lady is not just eating bun on bun on bun. It is more bun than burger. All right, what do we got here? Almonds, cucumbers, or cottage cheese. Cucumbers move a card from trash to the top of the deck. Almonds gain calories of one other food in the deck. And I can move one food from my deck to my hand. Let's take the cottage cheese. I like the idea of being able to manipulate my deck some. Effects transplants. Is there anything here where I don't really care for its effect? I mean, tilapia is just a strictly better cheese, right? Because it gets to draw two. It is now tilapia flavored cheese. Absolutely delicious. Fantastic. Food coloring. Wow, okay, I'm getting a whole bunch of rewards here. What is add a color? What if I made... What if I just kept modifying this cheese? Now it's a bread. It's yellow as well. It's a blue and yellow. This thing is a affront to all culinary tastes at this point. It is processed tilapia cheese. Beautiful. Oh, look, it's our raccoon friends. And Jim Bro's here too. Let's go ahead and do bun, ground. I mean, it's just the classic at this point, guys. You know what it is. You already know what I'm feeding these guys. It's the seared burger. This guy's getting his calories in for the day. Let's go ahead and serve him up. Boom, order up. And then I can add something to hand. Let's give the tilapia some food. Oh man, I'm out of food. I don't have any more food in the deck. I have exactly enough calories to be able to give this thing. Wait, back. Hold on. Hold on. All right, we'll do the tilapia. Oh no, wait, what happened? Wait, I thought I was supposed to move the food from here to here. I've done something very wrong here. Let's restock. My deck is empty. No, the raccoons are gonna set my truck on fire. How has it come to this? Raccoons are gonna set my truck on fire. All right, well, let's feed them. They aren't happy with the meal. And my truck is on fire. The raccoons have come up to my window and they have set my truck on fire. It appears I have savagely failed at my job. If the raccoons were not happy with my dishes, I've done something very wrong. All right, let's try this again. It didn't work out for me last time, but maybe this time I will not misplay it horrendously as I am attempting to talk about my food and my recipe here. Now, obviously what happened was because I went back on my word of all organic ingredients here. Let's go ahead and do butter. Change the trigger of every food in trash to trigger of this. Interesting. Change the trigger of one other food here to trash to move it to trash. Create 2 clones of this into the deck. Let's go ahead and take the brown rice. I can add food coloring. Let's make brown rice a dairy item. Beautiful. Okay, the runner. Let's go ahead and just give her some food here. And cheese and brown rice, and it's all fine. It's all fine and dandy. You need to carb load up in order to be able to complete your run. I see that, but you probably should have done that earlier. We can get some crab. Move 2 cards from hand to trash. All right, so I need to start looking at whether or not I want some trash effects too. Let's take wheat. Maybe I can go ahead and do something with crab later on if I find another one. It's the guy who doesn't want my burgers. Beautiful. All right. You know what? I'm going to serve you a burger anyway, but I'm going to deconstruct it, and I'm going to go ahead and call it absolutely original. I'll give you the components. You can make the dish for yourself later, all right? Take it back out to your boat, and you can enjoy that meal all together. Maybe you can call it something that's not a burger. Plus 3 calories to the topmost food in the deck. Draw 1 per tag of food. Or pumpernickel, plus 5 food to every scrap everywhere. Interesting. Let's do the cashew here. A free trinket. The first time you play a food to the window, create a clone of it into your hand. Cool, cool, cool. That's actually really useful. Now I actually have to think about what I'm going to be putting onto the plate first. If I go... Oh, I don't have... Oh, no. Oh. That is unfortunate. I don't have my ground beef. I need to spend a restock here to draw the ground beef. Alright, let's do bun first. Give it to the ground beef. I'll put another bun down. Give it to the ground beef. We'll put the ground beef down and sear it. We'll turn it into a burger because this lady doesn't mind burgers. And we're actually filled up. Okay, some more buns and burgers. Now let's go ahead and take some ingredients here. Gets 1 calorie per tags on this item. Give the topmost food in this deck the tags of this, then draw 1. Look at the topmost 3 cards and move any into the trash. Let's go ahead and take the veggie broth. Trade a recipe for a technique. I don't want to give up my burger. Double calories of 1 veggie in hand, then transform it into a pickle. Interesting. I don't think I have enough veggies to... Yeah, I have cashews. I can pickle some cashews or I can pickle some veggie broth. I don't think either one of those is going to work out for me in the long term. I do like my burger strategy. The raccoons are back. Are they going to set my gosh darn kitchen on fire, my food truck on fire again? I certainly hope not. Let's sear off this ground beef. We will go ahead and turn it into a burger. Give this man his burger. Enjoy your meal, sir. I really hope that the gains are fantastic for you. Let's do wheat. So we move something. Wait. Plus 3 calories to 1 food in hand. When it's trash. Oh, it's the brown rice that I want. Then we will do cashew. And veggie broth will get us there just enough. And we don't get our food truck set on fire by the raccoons again. Fantastic. All right, what does Goose do? Create 1 clone of a card withdrawn here into here. Or buckwheat, change the trigger of 1 food in trash to refined. When I play a technique. Let's go ahead and take the goose. So I can give everything to another thing, right? Take from the veggie broth. Give it to the cashew. Actually, do I want to give it to the cashew? What if I gave it to the goose? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. All right, what do we got here? How much money do we have? $47. $25 for the stock pot. When you would move a food to the trash, move it to the deck instead. When you play a sweet, give plus 1 calories to every dairy. Or toppings. When you move a food to the top of the deck, give it plus 4. A cereal and a veggie. Do I have a veggie? I have a cereal and a veggie. Very low chances of those actually going off together, though. Plus 1 food calories to 1 other food in the window. That's not bad. Buckwheat. Prime rib. Gains calories of 1 multi-color ingredient in your deck, then moves it to the trash. That would just be the cashews, right? Or the brown rice. What's more important at this point? What is the strategy here? I could do the prime rib and the stock pot, actually. Like that idea. Create one clone withdrawn here. Oh, I thought that was draw, so I need to start loading up draws. All right, so I've got a bread, I've got a red meat. Let's give this to the goose. Let's turn it into a burger. Oh, this is not red meat, it's lean. Okay, that's fine. Let's do wheat. Oh man, I'll do bon cashew. This only gives me +2, so I need to draw here. Ground beef it is. Sear it just in case. Cashews, wheat, and I gave him a veggie burger. We'll go ahead and call it a veggie burger. Move one food from the deck to hand. One for every spicy, 1 calorie and spicy to food in hand. Or non creates a clone of ingredient to our hand. Let's go ahead and take the non. Ooh, we changed the trigger to drawn. What if I made the cheese able to draw for us? Improve a recipe. This gets the tags of that. Oh, secret ingredient. That's just a recipe. I don't want to do that. I'm pretty sure that's what caused me to lose last time. I didn't realize the recipe required literally everything. Awesome. I'll go ahead and take the drawn card to draw more cards. Fantastic. Let's do this. All right, we'll do the brown rice. We'll slap on the prime rib. Gains a calorie of brown rice. We'll go ahead and feed this client. We'll go ahead and do brown rice again. Let's do cashews. Sear the cashews and give him some naan. Clone the American. We'll throw some cheese on there. All right, boss fight time. Fennel gives the gain the calories of the bottommost card in the deck. -2 calories. Give the topmost, give meat to bottommost in the deck, then move it to the top of the deck. Let's do the effect is when it's drawn though, man. That sucks. Let's skip this. Trigger effect of an opened in window 2 times. That's fine. The critic is here to judge us. Not a huge fan of what's about to happen here, I don't think. She has a knife and fork in the shape of a T. All right, what's going on here? At meal star, -1 calorie to every food when dish made in window. Give it +3. So I need to make my dishes, but I don't have my dish. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I'm out of restocks. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. I think we just lose here. I don't have any dishes. Huh. How did I run out of restock so fast? I am not gonna make it. Six. Oh, maybe if I clone the... I don't have any restocks. I don't think it would have mattered. I would have been off by just enough. It sucks that I didn't draw my dish. Yeah, this is over. Yep, she's gonna set my food truck on fire. Woof. That was a really bad one. All right, let's try that one more time. Maybe the hamburger truck just isn't my style. What am I doing so wrong? I need to load up on more meat. All right, here you go, lady. There you go. Enjoy your not burger. I need to load up on more just meat items, I think. Trigger the effect of one other prepped in the deck. That sounds really good. All right, let's go ahead and do the coconut milk. Liking this a lot. Let's do the bun. Oh, I don't have any cards in hand. Ah. Okay, so that's a good lesson to learn. Okay, food's ready. Liking the soundtrack of this game, actually. I'm appreciating. That's one thing that I feel like I don't get to in the first bites very often, is I don't get to really appreciate the soundtrack because I'm usually talking over them without thinking about the soundtrack unless it really stands out the first time. But this is good. The music in this game is good. Move one card from the hand to the bottom of the deck. Mole, give sweet and spicy to one other food in hand. Interesting. If all trays are full, get... I don't actually remember where I lost all of these card draws. X-ray specs. When viewing deck, cards are shown in order. That's fantastic. Okay. Our farmer friend is back. Let's go ahead and do the persimmon. We'll do the persimmon. Bun with ground beef. I need to fill everything up, so we'll go ahead and fill all of our trays up, and then we get all of this restock, right? Is that not how that worked? Oh, it needs to happen as the last thing? When it's prepped? Okay. Never mind. Create a clone of one food in hand to the top of the deck. We'll take that. When this is played to the window, I get change the trigger to prepped. I mean, all of my cards are prepped except the one thing I don't want to open with, so, or one thing that I benefit from opening with, so that's useless. All right, so we want to do the American because it's the only thing that really benefits anything. We'll go ahead and give the food to the ground beef. We'll do the quail, give it to the persimmon, put the ground beef on, sear it, go burger. We'll put American cheese and then the persimmon down, and we get the restock immediately. Fantastic. I guess it would be pretty broken if I could just spam the persimmon's effect. I could crab. A porterhouse. Draw one per tags of this. Well, we have plenty of ways. Take one and get one. A gold leaf. Plus $1 per food in the window. Create a clone of food in window into window. Or I can brine. Give -1 calorie to all other food in hand. When this is in hand and any other ingredient is played. Ooh. Let's take the butterfly. I like that. Clone of food. Coconut milk? Let's do... I guess the American twice. Okay. I get the bun. We'll take the ground beef that moves the burger into our hand. We will burger up. And then... Huh. Porterhouse. That's unfortunate. Plus 2 calories to a food in hand. Let's do the quail. Put the persimmon down. We can do butterfly to copy the quail. And then play the persimmon to get the restock. This takes a lot of thinking. I'm going to be entirely honest with you guys here. There's a lot of sequencing that's involved in making sure that I feed all of these guys here. Once this is open, I create a random fish into here. I'm assuming that puts it into my hand. Sweet potato on draw. Set calorie of every other food everywhere to the calorie of this. There's a world where that's really good if I can manipulate it onto the top of the deck and then draw it after giving it some plus calories. Let's take the... Ooh, I got a free restock. Cool. But we'll take the sardines. All right, so hand broom. When restocking, move any number of cards from hand to trash. No. When you play a cereal, move 1 dairy from deck to hand. Cheese wheel. Effect of cheese triggers an extra time. That's really good. Ciabatta reduces my restock but gives me 6 food when it's drawn. That's gotta be pretty good, honestly, right? Let's go ahead and make sure that we remove these bones first. Give calories of 1 liquid in hand to a food in the window. Bread and fish for a fish sandwich. I like the idea of cheese wheel, but the only cheese we have is American right now. I mean, getting all of this extra card draw isn't bad, but I don't have enough to really benefit from it. If I buy that, I won't be able to buy anything else either. Oh, it's rough. It's rough. Let's take the roadie. I can't take the roadie. I bought the fish sandwich hoping for more bread, and I can't afford the roadie. That's unfortunate. I really need to... Oh, I didn't even buy the remove. Oh man, I thought that was choose a card and then remove it. Okay, it's fine. This plays a bound, but it's fine. We'll go ahead and make do with the bones. Bird watcher is back, and I guess a cowboy guy. We'll do the American. I mean, it just draws us a bunch of cards, which isn't, I guess, necessarily a good thing when I'm drawing bones. Oh, I'm in danger. Oh, I'm in danger. Oh no. All right, we'll do quail. We'll copy the sardines to the top. We'll sear the quail. Give it to this guy. We'll do bun and sardines. We will butterfly the sardines. Turn into a fish sandwich. Coconut milk, and then the persimmon to be able to get this extra restock. Getting lucky. We're getting very lucky. Breakfast loops. Dairy per 1 dairy here. Draw 1 per dairy here. Draw 2, then move this to the bottom of the deck. Plus 1 calorie to every bread everywhere. I only have the 1 bread. Let's take the bagel. Trade ingredients into rice paper. Give food in hand stats of this, then move it to the top of the deck. No. Detective? What's he doing here? What does Haddock do? Trade 1 bones into the deck when this is prepped. Yeah, let's not do that. Just draw my cards with the American cheese. We'll do bun. Give it to the ground beef. Let's butterfly the bun. And feed him. Didn't take much to satiate him. This lady's a gold medalist. She needs a lot of food. Let's do bagel, American cheese, haddock, make me a fish sandwich, go ground beef, go sardines, and it's all good. We fed the Olympic medalist, or the gold medalist, whatever she's a gold medalist in. We'll call her an Olympist. I would love if my Olympians could come to my food truck. Create 1 clone of the topmost card in the deck into the top of the deck. +2 to move this to the bottom of the deck when this is opened. Let's turnip. This is the tags. I don't think I need to modify anything, honestly. I'm happy with all of this the way that it is. The inspector, the food inspector has come to my truck. All right, I need you to know something. Everything is clean and healthy. Why do you have a flask? Why is there... How does that help you? What are you inspecting for? All right, let's take the American cheese again. Why do I have rats? Gain 1 ingredient in the deck, then moves it to trash. Gains calories of 1 ingredient in the deck and then moves it to the trash. I guess. A ratchard? What are you doing here? Listen, he sabotages me, bro. All right, what do I do here? I need 17 food in a single go. Age is gonna kill me here. Oh, I have my X-ray glasses. Is there a way for me to be able to manipulate the top of my deck here? I double the calories of the next food. I have all of these restocks. Let's draw. We'll do mahi mahi. Oh crap, I should have done this first. Let's take the bones out. We'll restock with the porterhouse. This is a red meat, so we'll do bun next. Porterhouse. We'll sear the porterhouse. Turn it into a burger. Then butterfly the burger, and that should be more than enough to fill them up. So double burgers, the mahi mahi. Here are the bones after you've sabotaged my gosh darn. He's not happy about it. This guy is very upset that he tried to sabotage my food truck after throwing rats in it. During meals, when you create a food, give it +2 calories. When you play a recipe, create a clone of resulting dish into the deck. That's really interesting. Or a double-sided spoon combines all food with correct tags when you play your recipe. Huh. I like the idea of the magnifying glass, since there are ways for me to create some food with my clone effects. Let's do that. And tray it up. Now to get to the mud hole and see whether or not I can survive this monster truck rally. Alright. Draw a card. Ooh, I have a porterhouse steak in hand that I could copy. It's very interesting. We'll go ahead and clone it. Alright, plenty of goodness that just happened there. So if I do a quail, I can clone the porterhouse steak. Put the bones down, put the porterhouse down. This guy's getting just all of the porterhouse steaks. We'll go ahead and sear the porterhouse steak as well. Serve it up to him. Look at that guy. So happy that he got 3 porterhouse steaks out of the burger joint. Venison. Gain calories of a vegetable in window. I don't have very many vegetables. Give bread or give a food in hand +1 per tags of the manicotti. Let's skip this. I think that'll just clog my deck up. Crash Tech Tummy does not want multicolored foods. Okay, American. That's so unfortunate. Do the American again. It's fine. I want the American. Let's see if we can draw into something that'll help us. Let's go ahead and do the quail. Clone the porterhouse. Play this porterhouse. Do it again. We will sear this porterhouse and then butterfly for this guy. And plenty of food available for him. This magnifying glass is paying off dividends already. What a combo and engine I've come up with. Gain calories of 1 other food in the deck. Gain +1 for per lean. Or +4 and move this to the bottom of the deck. I think all that does is really clog up my deck. Let's go ahead and skip again. When the effect trigger the effect of 1 open in the window 2 times. Interesting. That's actually really helpful with my deck. Let's draw with the American cheese. We will clone the porterhouse. I've gone from a burger joint to a porterhouse steak shop, and I don't know how I managed to do that, but here we are. All right, we got to take the bones out. We will do the porterhouse. We will porterhouse again. Sear off 1 of the porterhouses and butterfly it. We will do the persimmon. Feed this guy. Plenty of food there for him. We'll do coconut milk here. We will peel it. Trigger the effect of 1 opened. We'll do draw per technique and oh, the squid. Yeah, beautiful. We'll go ahead and do the ground beef next. Then we will do American. Bun for the squid. Fish sandwich. Do a bagel. We will ground beef. Turn it into a burger. And just so we can feed everyone here the same amount of food, we will go ahead and give them all of the yumminess. Every single food that we have in our entire deck. All right, salmon creates a row. Gains, I don't have any multicolored stuff going on, and I don't have any lean, so we'll go ahead and gain the salmon since it gains a row. I can cross-contaminate stuff in my deck. I don't think I benefit from any of the multicolored shenanigans yet, although I'm sure I can. We'll go ahead and make this coconut milk a meat as well. The clown car is here. We gotta feed him. We gotta feed him. All right, American cheese triggers. Gives me the ground beef. Give me the effect of the porterhouse steak to draw an extra card. Attic has been created. We will put the coconut milk in the window. We will peel it. Play it twice. Give me the effect of the American. Give me the effect of the American. Give me a bun. Give the ground beef stuff. We will make a salmon. Makes it a row. Go fish sandwich. Go. Oh, we still need to feed 12. I might be getting set on fire by this. this clown car here. Let's restock. Let's do the row. I need 7 more food. I don't think I get there. I need to draw the bagel. I need to draw the bagel. I said the bagel. Thank you. We'll turn the bagel into a burger. Now I need 4 food, and that's just not... Oh, I have the sear. Ooh, I have the sear. Porterhouse. The sear just barely gets me there. Sweet. Oh man, that was close. The clown car almost set me on fire. Amaranth. Change the trigger of the topmost food into a draw, then draw 1. I don't think I... Actually, drain the calories of a multicolored food. Coconut milk is a multicolored food after all. Does it benefit me though? I don't think so. Let's skip this. Choose a card to clone. Man, Sear's been carrying the day. It has been doing the most work. Clone a card. I feel like Sear is just the thing that has been carrying me the most. I wouldn't not benefit from getting another recipe though. No, we'll do the Sear. I think Sear's just been carrying the heck out of me. I don't want to improve a recipe. That's just a bad idea. All right, so what is that? We'll actually make all of this salmon. I want this row for high food feeding. Anchovies have been added. So what is this? When served, move 1 yellow from my hand to trash. That's perfectly fine. We'll do the quail. Let's copy the row onto the top of the deck. And go row. And do a random processed. Oh, this is when it's opened. Interesting. We'll do row again. And feed him. I have no yellows in hand. Then we need the porterhouse. Row. Off by 2 points and I'm out of restocks. No. Oh man, this is a brutal game. All right, well, I guess is the end of my burger truck again. They are about to set me on fire. This is brutal. All right, that's the end of the run. We'll go ahead and feed them. They're unhappy with it. And I am about to get run over by these monster trucks. All right, guys. Well, this has been a fun time, but what an absolutely brutal game. Maybe we'll try the sushi truck the next time we boot this up, and hopefully that'll work out a little better. Let me know in the comments down below what you would have done differently, or if there's just something that I'm not really understanding about how to get through this game, because this has just been... I mean, my food trucks have just been getting absolutely wrecked. If you guys enjoyed the content, I would very much like a like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help me out. If you guys have any interest in all of these food-based games, I will go ahead and leave a Steam link in the description below, as well as a playlist to all of the games that I have played recently that have some sort of food theming around them. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, this is Magna clocking out.